ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः अविकाराय शुद्धाय नित्याय परमात्मने सदैकरूपरूपाय विष्णवे सर्वजिष्णवे यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण जन्मसंसारबन्धनात् विमुच्यते नमस्तस्मै विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे ॐ नमो विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। In this series of talks, we are appreciating the various facets of Bhagavan in the 1000 namas of Vishnu Sahasranama. Now, those of you who chant other Sahasranamas, there are Ganapati, Devi, and Shiva Sahasranamas, you will find a lot of commonalities. Yeah, like the Kutastha Shabda we were recently discussing. Some of us, Kutastha is the masculine, but Kutastha appears also in the Devi Sahasranama. Yeah, so we are appreciating at several levels who the Prabhu is. In the world, we find that a doctor is supposed to cure patients, yeah, but the doctor may also be in need of another doctor. At times it happens. Then a lawyer, wins some cases for us, but he may need other lawyers. Then a police inspector who protects, and maintains security, he may also need some protection, this protection. Then we find that everyone in this empirical world, we are all interdependent. Then who is the real Prabhu? Who is the real master? That is none other than the Parameshwara or Narayana, whose names we are seeing, and through that a window into the that real nature of Prabhu. Yeah. So we come across the Nirguna facet and many Saguna facets also. Yeah. So let us now move on to the 21st shloka to continue with those namas, which is this one displayed on the screen. Amrityu sarvadrik simhaha, Amrityu sarvadrik simhaha, Sandhata sandhiman sthiraha, Sandhata sandhiman sthiraha, Ajo durmarshana shasta, Ajo durmarshana shasta, Vishrutatma surariha, Vishrutatma surariha, Amrityu sarvadrik simha sandhata sandhiman sthiraha, Ajo durmarshana shasta, Vishrutatma surariha. So in this verse, there appears to be 11 namas. They are Amrityuhu, Sarvadrik, Simha, Sandhata, Sandhiman, Sthiraha, Ajaha, Durmarshanaha, Shasta, Vishrutatma, Surariha. And some of these are definitely familiar to us, and let us look at them one by one. So sometimes, a name gets repeated. We saw Shriman a couple of times. Today we are going to see Ajaha. Sometimes Shankaracharya uses the same meaning or a different meaning depending on the dhatu artha. Okay. I was muted. Okay. You can hear me now? Okay. So, amrityuhu. Na mrityuhu yasya saha. For whom there is no death or there is no cause for death also. And that is none other than Bhagavan. Yeah? Bhagavan is Mrityunjayaha. Mrityunjaya is who has victory over death. Yeah? In our culture, we have personified the phenomenon of death as Yamaha, no? Lord Yama. But who is issuing orders to Lord Yama? You go here, you go there tomorrow. That is you. No, Parameshwara is Mrityunjayaha. No? And so Yama appears in various forms. No? We see aging and disease, of course. Swamiji will say this Yamaha, the two-wheeler mobike is also called Yamaha. That also becomes a cause for the end, But what is this causing the end? No, we know now that every jiva has to undergo a set of karmas allocated from the Sanchita karmas, Sanchita store. And when that set of prarabdha karmas is over, yeah, then death intervenes. Yeah, and then that jiva has to get off this train that one has boarded at birth and then assumes a new body in a new environment. Yeah, but Bhagavan has no karma, no karma phalam. Bhagavan is ajaha, unborn. Then the one who is never born, how can there be growth? How can there be decline, decay and death? So, amrityuhu, because the Lord is ajaha, yeah, na jayate, formless. Then the second word we saw was sarvadrik. Drik means the seer. And sarvadrik is sarvan pashyati iti sarvadrik. The one who sees everything. Sees the three periods of time, past, present and future. And sees the krita and akrita. What all actions have been done by any jiva and what was not done, which was supposed to be done. So when we call this karma phalam, is of two kinds, we know. When we perform a karma, there is a drishta phalam. There is an immediate result, tangible. But there is a intangible adrishta phalam, which manifests later in my life as a favorable situation or unfavorable situation. But for Bhagavan, even that adrishta karma phalam is drishta. Bhagavan knows everything and can see everything in everyone's account. How is that possible? Sakshi Rupena, as the witnessing presence. Yeah? So Sarvan Pashyati. Now we are only having limited perception. Why? Because as a jiva, I am conditioned by this mind. I am conditioned by this body. I am conditioned by Desha, Kala, Vastu. So I can only know this much. But because Bhagavan does not have an upadhi, there is no form, there is limitless knowledge. Yeah? There is ananta jnanam. Yeah? And hence sarva drik. Then we have the word simhaha. Now, simhaha, the literal meaning is lion, the lord of the jungle, strong and fearless. So these words like how, remember, Krishna uses the word He Purusharshabha for Arjuna in the Gita. No? Purushanam Rishabha. Oh Arjuna, you are a bull, foremost among the Purushas. Get up and fight. So this is called Gauna Prayoga in Sanskrit. Gauna Prayoga means figurative. Yeah? Arjuna is not a real bull, right? But like a bull, strong and foremost. Here also, Simhaha means the one who is powerful and courageous, valorous. That is referring to the Lord. Another meaning given is, smarana matrena yaha sarva papan hinasti. Now in Sanskritam we take every letter means something. So the ha means hanti or hinasti, destroys. Yeah. So sarva papan smarana matrena hinasti. By remembering whom all the papas are destroyed is known as simha. Is another meaning we can give there. Then we have sandhata. Now, sandhata means the connector. Yeah. See, we all know the word sandhi, perhaps, no? Sanskrit students would know. What is sandhi? When two vowels or two consonants come together, we have vowel sandhi, guna sandhi, vriddhi sandhi, and then consonant sandhi. So any meeting of two things is called sandhi, right? Like we have sandhya kalas, when the night meets the day, morning sandhya, evening sandhya. So here also sandhata means the one who causes the connections in the world. See, in the universe is filled with connections. If there is an effort, then there is a result. So there is a connection there. And if I throw something up, I throw the pen up, it will come down. There is a connection there. If I open my mouth, what is the first sound that will come out? Akara. And I close, anuswara. So there are filled with connections in the universe. And Bhagavan is sandhata, means Bhagavan is causing the connections. And specifically, what does Bhagavan do? Bhagavan connects every one of us to our karma phalam. What are we to reap in this life? So every jiva will be connected to the karma phalam in the form of which yuga is the birth going to happen, to which parents, which kind of embodiment, I will take place, what time and muhurta, under which nakshatra, rashi. All this is connected by whom? By Bhagavan alone. And hence, that is called the great connector who establishes the sandhi. Sandhi between karta and phalam, karma phalam, or between the jiva and the prarabdha karma. So causing the sandhi is called sandhata. Then the next word is a similar one, sandhiman. We have seen this man ending words, that is in the sense of possessing. Buddhiman is somebody having buddhi. So we should not be buddhuman. We should be buddhiman. Buddhi asya asti iti buddhiman. And so sandhi asya asti iti sandhiman. So the one who enjoys the sandhi. In other words, bhokta. So here sandhiman is referring to Bhagavan in the form of the jiva who is now experiencing the sandhis, the connections, the karma phalam. Now, this does not mean that Bhagavan has karma phalam. No. But Bhagavan is Parameshwara, Paramatma as the Jivatma, manifests as a Jivatma, and the Jivatma undergoes or enjoys the karma phalam. And hence that is Sandhiman. So these two names are similar, only grammatically they are different, Sandhata is the connector and Sandhiman is the one who enjoys the connection. Bhagavan is manifesting as, the various experiences in the universe. Then we have an easy word called sthiraha. Sthiraha means the one who is ever steady and changeless, avyayaha atma, at all times. That English word stationary or still, they can be traced back to this root sound called stha. There is a dhatu called stha. Stha tisht in Sanskritam, which means to abide, to stay put. And that is how the sthiraha has come from that dhatu. So sthiraha is being always of the same nature. Like even the screen. The screen is still on which an action movie is superimposed. Now if the screen also starts moving, we cannot enjoy the film. So we see that the entire universe, there is a dance of the gunas happening. Prakriti is in motion all the time. So it is like a samsara chakram. The wheel is moving round and round and round. But notice the hub. The hub is stationary. Everything is connected to the hub, which is the basis, adhara, which is like the eye of the whirlpool. You know? Everything is spinning, but that stable core, ground and basis, you are that sthiraha. So sthiraha is referring to what here as Atma, yeah? In which there is no change. It is the Swarupa here. Now if even Atma, which is sthiraha, starts changing, then we cannot gain any knowledge. So it is said that this knowledge that was given to the sun, Aditya, by Parameshwara, or which was gained by the rishis, Vasishtha, Vyasacharya, Adi Shankaracharya, is the same Sthiratma that we are studying today. Yeah? That is the same knowledge. Now, recently there was somebody, a devotee of Swamiji, shared his views. He had turned 83, I think. He said, when I look back in my life, I find that everything has changed. Nothing has remained the same. Body changes, relationships, our roles, status changes, homes also change, weather, seasons, everything changes. But the only thing that does not change is the invariable I, the witnessing Sthiratma. That has accompanied me all these years, and he was expressing his gratitude for all the birthday wishes. Yeah? So that is the sthiraha here. Another word we recently saw is kutasthaha. Now kutavat tishtati, like the anvil. The anvil is that block of stone or metal on which things are hammered into shape to bring a shape. So anvil is changeless, but it is supporting change. So Sthiratma is changeless like the screen, but it is supporting what? Supporting all the jivas and all their lives and karmas, and the life of change is supported by the changeless background. Sthira. Then we have Ajaha. Ajaha looks very familiar. Na jayate iti Ajaha, the one that was never born. But here there is a different meaning. Here we take the dhatu ajati. Ajati means gachati. Gachati means to move. So ajati gachati iti ajaha. So the Lord who goes everywhere. Now, how can the Lord without limbs go everywhere? Apani padam. So it is a as though going. It means the Lord is everywhere already. Wherever you go with your body and mind in an aircraft, the Lord is already there. Like the space. There is no place where space is not. So we can say space is gone everywhere. So like that, ajati. No? So it is an as though entry. Like coming to the pot, we say space has as though entered the pot, and when the pot breaks, we would say space has left the pot. So really there was no entering, there was no exiting. Right? It is ever there. And so that is ajaha. Now in the chapter 15 Gita, Bhagavan says, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. I am in the hearts of all the beings. Yeah? I have entered the creation. I have created the infrastructure first, the subtle and the gross universe, and then entered it. How entered? Not really. The Lord is always there. So the walls and the lokas has come up by the power of Maya. So that is the ajaha. Then we have this unusual word durmarshanaha. Durmarshanaha means the one who cannot be stopped. Yeah, whom demons cannot interfere with the Lord's sankalpa. So whatever is the sankalpa of the Lord, that is avashyam bhavi. What is the sankalpa of the Lord? We know that mainly Bhagavan is engaged in the cosmic functions of Srishti, Sthiti and Laya. So when it is the time for Srishti to manifest, nothing can prevent that. And when it is time to withdraw, fold back the entire creation, again, we have seen in the 9th chapter Gita, the jivas are helplessly drawn back into the Akshara Purusha Karana Avastha, seed-like stage. And again, when the time is ripe and the karmas are clamoring for bearing fruit, they are manifested again in the next cycle. So the one who is unstoppable is you, the Durmarshanaha. Okay. Then we have the word Shasta. Very beautiful word, comes from the dhatu Shas. Even the word Shastra comes from this dhatu. Shas means to instruct or to command. And you see our Shastras, initially they all command. In Sanskritam we say they have Ling Lot Tavya. Ling Lot Tavya means what? You must do this. Kartavyaha, Bhoktavyaha, Satyam Vada, Dharmanchara, Matra Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Swadhyaya na Pramaditavyam. Don't neglect studies, Swadhyaya and Shravanam. Like that, the list goes on. Mamsam na bhakshayet, Suram na pibet. Don't drink alcohol, don't eat meat, don't cause himsa. Do's and don'ts, all the niyamas are there in our Shastras, be it Shruti, Vedas or Smritis or Itihasas. But you are the creator of the Vedas. So you are Shasta. You are the instructor who has given this life manual. And this is how you maintain the cosmic order. If anybody goes against the dharma, then there is a fine. There will be a papa karma phalam. And the one who supports dharma, dharmo rakshitaha rakshati, will be protected by that same law of dharma. So you are the Shasta. In fact, even the word student, Shishya, is explained as the one who is Shasana Yogya. The one who is fit to be instructed and who has an open receptive mind is called a Shishya. Shasana Yogya. So that is the word Shasta. Then we have the next one is Vishrutatma. Interesting word, Vishrutatma. There are we can break it into Vishruta Atma. So Lord, the one who is Visheshena Shruta. Now V stands for specially. The one who is specially known by the Shrutis. How? Known how? As Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. That comes in the Taittiriya Upanishad Shruti. Then Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Satya Svabhavaha Mundaka Upanishad. All the Shrutis reveal your nature in very, very special vakyas and words and sentences. And so you are Vishrutatma. The one who is especially known by these Shastras. Then the last word in this 21st shloka is Surariha. Surariha. Again, the ha in the end means to destroy. And Sura are the gods. Now, Sura does not mean only celestial gods. Even the dharmic, the godlike humans are also called Suras. Suras on Prithvi Loka. Sajjana Purushas. So, Suranam Arim Yaha Hanti Iti Surariha. The one who destroys the enemies of these gods, of the noble, virtuous people, is Surariha. And we have seen how, first of all, karma will pay back those enemies who are inimical to good people. And secondly, Paritranaya Sadhunam Vinashaya Cha Dushkritam Dharma Samsthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. So to uphold Dharma, Bhagavan will manifest in some way or the other to protect the good-natured devotees and Sajjana Purushas from the Ari. Ari is enemy. So you are Sura Riha. Okay. Then we have the next, let's go to the next shloka, number 23. Let's go over this again. अमृत्युः सर्वदृक्सिंहः सन्धाता सन्धिमान् स्थिरः अजो दुर्मर्शनः शास्ता विश्रुतात्मा सुरारिः. 23rd. गुरुर्गुरुतमो धाम सत्यः सत्यपराक्रमः. गुरुर्गुरुतमो धाम सत्यः सत्यपराक्रमः. निमिषो निमिषस्रग्वी निमिषो निमिषस्रग्वी वाचस्पतिरुधारधीः वाचस्पतिरुधारधीः. गुरुर्गुरुतमो धाम सत्यः सत्यपराक्रमः. निमिषो निमिषस्रग्वी वाचस्पतिरुधारधीः. So here we have 9 namas. Guruhu, then Gurutamaha, Dhama, Satyah, Satyaparakramaha. Nimishaha, Animishaha, Sragvi, Vachaspatihi, Udaradhihi. These last two words are taken together as one nama. Although there are two meaningful words there. Vachaspatihi, Udharadihi, we'll come to that. Okay, so the first one is a very easy word, Guruhu. Gukaras Tvandakaro Vai Rukaras Tannivartakaha. So we know the meaning of Guru. Guru is an Acharya and Gu stands for Andhakara, darkness of ignorance, and Ru is Tan Nivartakaha, that which removes it. Yeah? So you are removing the ignorance in any field. We know there are two types of vidyas broadly classified, Apara Vidya and Para. Apara Vidya is very, very important as a stepping stone. So we have gurus in every field of Apara Vidya. We have in law, karate, music, sports, dance. Yeah? Every field I need somebody to remove that ignorance and to give me that expertise and skill in that field. But they are all called Upagurus. Yeah? Upagurus because they remove some ignorance and are able to gain some knowledge. Mother is the first guru, father is the second guru, Acharya is the third guru, and so on. So parents give us the knowledge of dharma and adharma. Yeah, but it is said the Guru Shabda, which is now entered into Webster's and Oxford, all dictionaries, we have all these words are there. Karma, Guru, Atma. Yeah, in everyday usage we use them. But the word Guru is really to be used for a Mahavakya Upadesha Karta or Data. The one who gives us the Mahavakya Upadesha and removes the ultimate ignorance, which is Ajnana, the veil of ignorance, by the Tattvamasi Mahavakyam. That is the real Guru, meant in the traditionally. Yeah? So here, Bhagavan is praised as the Guru because as the Guru, you come in all these various forms in my life, starting from the mother onwards, and you give us all the teachings, all the knowledge. Yeah? Then we have the second word connected, Guru Tamaha. Guru Tamaha means whenever you see Tama, Tama is the superlative sense, the best, exalted. So you are Gurunam Guru. You are the Guru of all the Gurus. Why? Because of this reason I just told you, you bestow moksha. You remove the Moola Avidya, the primal ignorance. Yeah? That is, I don't know who I really am, and the Guru removes that. Yeah? And you are great because it is something very imagined. It's not a real bondage. It is a ignorance. It's like a cloud descending on the mind of the jiva. Then what the Guru has to do? The Guru has to assume the problem and then remove it. Yeah, through the knowledge. That is one reason. Second reason is, Bhagavan says that in every Srishti, I have started the Sampradaya. Yeah? I give the Vedas, provide the Vedas in every cycle of creation, and I have taught even Brahmadev this Vidya. Now, Virinchi, Shankaracharya in the Bhashyam says, the one who is the Guru to even Brahmadev, who is going to create the creation, is Guru Tamaha. Yeah? So, how did Bhagavan teach Brahmadev? Just like our Bluetooth transference, just mind to mind, instant download. Yeah? This is how the rishis captured all the knowledge in their meditations, and then that knowledge is being handed over from down the gurus. So Bhagavan is praised here as Guru Tamaha in praise of the entire lineage, which is thanks to the one who has originated it. So Bhagavan is the Adi Guru. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Yeah. So in glory of that parampara in the lineage, Bhagavan here is praised as Guru Tamaha. Then we have Dhama. The word Dhama we saw also in the Gita recently as with the meaning abode. Yad gatva na nivartante tadhama paramam mama. Arjuna, that understanding that I am everything, I am the Satyam, which is the abode for the entire world. And gaining this understanding, there is no more return to samsara. That is one meaning. But here, the meaning Shankaracharya takes is Jyoti for Dhama. So the Dhama is Param Jyotihi, Jyotisham Jyotihi, that light which illumines the other sources of light that we have. That which illumines the sun, the moon, the stars, lightning, fire, and illumines our Jnanendriyani also. That which illumines the mind and the organs of knowledge, which bring in light. Light is knowledge here. So, you are the Paramajyoti is the meaning given to the word Dhama here. Okay. Then we have the next word is Satyaha. Now, Satyam is truth. Yeah, this is a universal dharma. We have two kinds of dharma. One is like Satyam, Ahimsa. These are universal dharmas. That means regardless of any country, any culture, gender, profession, age, this has to be followed. But then there is a Vishesha dharma. Vishesha dharma means it will change as per gender, nationality, yuga, age, country. How we eat differently, with our hands. Western hemisphere, they eat with forks and spoons. That is called Vishesha dharma. But Samanya dharma, universal dharma like Satyam and Ahimsa is universal. Yeah? So here Bhagavan is praised as the universal value of Satyam, which is truth. Upholding the truth mentally, verbally and by action. Manasa, Kayena, Vacha. That is what let there be alignment, Rijubhavaha, in thought, my thought, words and action. That what I think should be the truth, aligned with the truth, then I should be able to give expression to it and perform it also, be committed to it. So that alignment we have recently seen in the Mundaka Upanishad takes the devotee all the way up to Brahmaloka, where the Paramnidhanam, moksha is awaiting. And our national motto is also based on this Satyameva Jayate na Anritam. Truth alone triumphs. So this is one meaning we take here for Satyam. Bhagavan is praised as that value. Second is that when we look around in the world, I see my body, I see my family members, I see trees, everything is Satyam. I experience it with my Jnanendriyani. There is a truth about each one of them. But then Shankaracharya says, Bhagavan, you are the truth of all these truths. So what is the truth of that Vyavaharika, empirical Satyams? Paramarthika Satyam. So you are the ultimate truth. You are that Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, that is lending existence to all these empirical relative truths. So two meanings we can give for Satyam. Yeah? Then we have the word Satya Parakramaha. Satya Parakramaha is Lord is praised with this word. Now Parakramaha is what? Parakramaha means an enterprising nature. No? Enterprising nature means the die-hard activists. No? When I start a project, definitely there will be obstacles. Yeah? You know who will not face any obstacles? The one who does not begin anything. If we don't start anything, there will be no obstacles for sure. Yeah? But we know that that is tamas. So these obstacles come for to everybody. Yeah? But when the going gets tough, the tough gets going, we say. Yeah? But here, Satya Parakramaha is the Lord alone, has no obstacles. Nothing can prevent the Lord. We just saw that meaning also. His Sankalpa definitely will get fulfilled. So we invoke the blessings of the Lord for our karmas, yeah? Sattvic karmas. So may the Lord remove the obstacles. He is Satya Parakramaha. We seek his blessings. Then the next word is Nimishaha. Nimishaha is in some regional languages means a unit of time. No? Nimisha. Nimisha is the time taken to blink. Yeah, it's a kshanam. Yeah, and so time is a manifestation of Bhagavan. So we say time and space or Nimisha is Bhagavan. That is one meaning. Second meaning is you are Nimishaha means Bhagavan, you are the one whose eyes are closed. Does Bhagavan have eyes? So apanipadam achakshuhu, Upanishad will only say no eyes, no limbs, and it simply is. Yeah. So here we are talking about the Saguna version. Yeah? So in the Puranas we have these beautiful symbolic forms. No, the Ananta, this Bhagavan resting on the Adisesha, Ananta Shayana, and appearing to be closing the eyes, no? But the Bhagavan is all knowing as the Antaryami. He knows in which part of the world what is happening. But there is an effortless sleep-like Yoga Nidra posture. Those yoga teachers, we all know what Yoga Nidra is. No? Nirmala ji, I think, knows it and teaches also. So Yoga Nidra is very beautiful because it is like a wakeful sleep. You are relaxed, but you have not gone into Sushupti. Yeah? So you are very aware. So this Nimishaha, the reclining position of the Lord, is the very awareful Bhagavan who is aware of everything. Yeah? But appears to be Nimishaha with eyes closed. Yeah? Then the next meaning is just the opposite. Next word, Animishaha. Animishaha means the one whose eyes are open. Yeah, so Bhagavan's eyes are open. And we know that the Jnana Chakshu, eye of wisdom, is ever open. Yeah. And here it means that Bhagavan never goes to sleep, nor does he wake up, nor does he dream, because there is no upadhi. Yeah, simply is. Bhagavan simply is. Yeah. So that is also one meaning which is given as the Sakshi, Rupa as the witness, and Bhagavan is the Drik. Yeah, for whom everything is Drishyam. Then another meaning Shankaracharya gives is, the fish. The fish, they don't close the eyes because they don't have eyelids. So they are always wide open. So this Animishaha is also referring to the Matsya Avatara of Bhagavan. Yeah? So a Leela Nama also we can give to Bhagavan. The next Nama in this Shloka 23 is Sragvi. Now the word Srag, in Sanskrit means a garland. Yeah? Mala, garland. So Sragvi means Srag Asya asti iti sragvi. The one who has a garland. Yeah? And we know Bhagavan is the Vanamali, the one who is adorned with a garland called Vaijayanti. Vaijayanti Mala. Okay? And Shankaracharya says, this is again figurative, a form which shows that the garland is really made of what? The Pancha Tanmatras. The Sukshma Pancha Tanmatras are the atomic subtle elements Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi. So these 5 Tanmatras are constituting the Srag, the garland which is adorning you. Yeah? In other words, Bhagavan, you are providing these components out of which the whole universe is derived, and you are wearing that garland, and being adorned. Then the last word I told you, there are 2 words there, Vachaspatihi and Udaradhihi, but we will take it together. Now the Dhi means intellect, and Udara is vast, limitless. So Bhagavan is praised as a Vishala Buddhi, Udaradhihi. For the reason we saw before, there is no, physical or mental limitation for Bhagavan, and hence his knowledge is limitless. Udaradhihi. Then Vachaspatihi. Patihi means the Lord, the Master, Prabhu. And Vachaha is speech. Yeah? So the Lord of speech is you, Bhagavan. Now, how are these 2 words connected? Because the one who has limitless dhihi, limitless knowledge in the mind, see, it's not a mind like our mind, right? It's a cosmic mind, cosmic intelligence. So in that mind, there is limitless knowledge. Then the limitless knowledge, when it is expressed through words, vak, become, the person is a Vachaspatihi. So Vachaspatihi Udhara Dhihi refers to Bhagavan, who is the Lord of all the Vidyas and of unmeasurable intellect. Yeah? Immeasurable. 23 over. Let's see the namas on the screen again. Gurur Gurutamo Dhama Satya Satya Parakramaha Nimisho Nimishasragvi Vachaspatiruddharadhihi. Next, 24th is this one. Agranir Gramani Shriman Nyayo Neta Samiranaha. Agranir Gramani Shriman Nyayo Neta Samiranaha Sahasramurdha Vishwatma Sahasraksha Sahasrapat. Agranir Gramani Shriman Nyayo Neta Samiranaha Sahasramurdha Vishwatma Sahasraksha Sahasrapat. Here we have 10 more namas here. Agranihi, Gramanihi, Shriman, Nyayaha, Neta, Samiranaha, Sahasramurdha, Vishwatma, Sahasrakshaha, Sahasrapat. Sometimes there is a beauty when there is a repetition of words. No? Vishwam, Vishnur. Like here also Sahasra, Sahasra, Sahasra. There is a Vipsa there. Sri Rama Rama, musical as well as very meaningfully connected. So here, what is the first one? Agranihi. Now Agra means Prakrishtam, that which is foremost, exalted. So Agram Padam Prakrishtam Nayati. Agrani. The na stands for Nayati. So the one who leads all to the ultimate goal is Agranihi, and that is you, Bhagavan. And what is that ultimate goal? Agrapadam kim? Moksha. Yad gatva na nivartante tad dhama. So by which one is fulfilled. That is the Paramapadam or Paramdhama Moksha. And that is gained only when one chooses to know it. So the mumukshu, very important point here, the one who desires to be free has to become a jignasu. There is no other way. Jignasu is the one who chooses to know, and mumukshu is the one who wants to be free. The connection is the Shastra. And so the Shastra will not drop down from heaven one day. So one has to do what? Tatvidhi pranipadena pariprashnena seva. Approach the wise ones and ask for this knowledge. And Bhagavan, you will guide the seeker through the Guru step by step to that ultimate goal, Agra Padam. Yeah, hence the Lord here is praised as the one who leads and guides the mumukshus. Okay. Then we have Gramanihi. Now Grama we will think means a village. Yeah, that's one meaning. But here Grama means a host, a group. Yeah? And Ni is again Nayati. So the one who is the leader of the groups. Yeah? And we find there are various groups. There are the Pancha Jnanendriyani, Pancha Karmendriyani, the Devatas are there, Pancha Mahabhutas. So there are many groups in the world. But you are the leader of all the groups. No? Gramanam Neta. No? You lead the cosmic functions and you lead in the manifestation of all the lokas, everything. You are the leader. Gramanihi. Then Shriman. Shriman has come at least 2 times before, I think. Shri is Mahalakshmi, Shri is prosperity. Here, Bhashyakara, Shankaracharya takes the meaning of radiance, effulgence. Effulgence is the Kanti, yeah, sentience. And what is the sentience? Shakti. No? The one who has the Maya power. Maya asya astiti Maya Vin, and that is same as Shriman. Then we have an interesting word, Nyayaha. See that word, Nyayaha. Now, Nyayaha means what? In common parlance, it is law. Yeah? Nyayaha, the 4th word there. Here, in the context of our study in Vedanta, Nyayaha means logic, reasoning. Or another word is Tarkaha. There is a whole branch, by the way, which students of Vedanta also study, which is called Tarka Shastra. Tarka Shastra is extremely the logical approach to the truth. And we do, we do study some Tarka, don't we? Like, when we say B is A is not B. Anatma is Atma, but Atma is not Anatma. Yeah. And then we say, pot is clay, but clay is not pot. Yeah. So where there is Anatma, there is Atma. When Anatma is not there, Atma is still there. So all these are the little bits of Nyaya that we have seen, all of us, at some point or the other, like Shakha Chandra Nyaya. The Nyaya that is employed to take our minds from the gross body to the subtlemost Atma Tattva. So, you see, this Nyaya is the proper reasoning. So here, Bhagavan is praised. Bhagavan, you are in the form of that proper reasoning and logic in my mind, by which I can do mananam and arrive at your nature, yeah, which is very important. See, all that we hear in Shravanam, we keep hearing. How are we going to digest it and assimilate it? Only by mananam. When we reflect upon it, what is the truth of Anatma? What is Atma? So then all these prakriyas and nyayas help us. But the nyaya should be Shruti Anukula Nyaya. What does that mean? Shruti Anukula Nyaya means the logic should be favorable to the vision of the Shruti. Shruti says Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, all that is here is Brahma Satyam, then we have to have an open mind and employ the proper nyayas to arrive at that. But supposing somebody with a gross buddhi says, oh, I just see the beautiful world, this body is the truth for me, and hence enjoy, nothing beyond this. That is called Shruti Pratikula Nyaya, unfavorable and illogical approach. Yeah. So here Bhagavan is praised as the nyaya which helps me understand the Lord. Then we have the next word, Neta. Easy word. Neta means Netra Shabda, leader. Yeah? So the leader of the entire world. So all of us, most of us, we are in charge of something. We are in charge of the home or our project team at work, or some transport, something we are in charge, right? Clinic. But Bhagavan is the supervisor of this world machinery. The cosmic machinery, Bhagavan is the operator and the manager. Yeah? And so, by setting up all these laws and systems and the orbital velocities, the functions, Bhagavan is making sure that the entire cosmic machinery has to move on smoothly. Yeah? So, even underlining a chaos, there is the hand of Bhagavan. Yeah, and a subtle mind can perceive that. So you are Neta. Then Samiranaha. Samiranaha is a new word perhaps. Samiranaha means the one who activates people. The one who provides life itself. Prana. How? By the Vayu Tattvam. That's why one of the Shanti Pathas we have Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Oh Brahma, you are not visible to this physical eye, but I can worship you as the Vayu Tattvam. Namaste Vayu. So the Vayu is all pervading, but look how it enters my body and comes in as inhalation and then leaves as exhalation. Yeah. So that Bhagavan, who is sustaining life in the form of the breath, is called Samiranaha. That makes all the difference between a live person and an insentient jiva. You animate all. Then we have the Sahasramurdha. Murdha is Shiras, head. Sahasra is 1,000, but here it refers to countless. You, Bhagavan, you are the one with countless heads. Infinite. Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha Sahasraksha Sahasrapat. Purusha Suktam, we have this definition of the cosmic Purusha. We have seen in the Gita also that the Lord has countless everything. Stomach, feet, eyes, ears, heads. Yeah? Which means all the heads and all the limbs, all the buddhis belong to Bhagavan. That is called the Vishwarupa Darshanam or Virat Purusha. So here Bhagavan is praised as that cosmic being with thousands of parts, countless parts. Sahasramurdha. Then we have Vishwatma. Vishwatma, Vishwa, is world. Vishwatma is Vishwasya Atma. What is the Atma or the soul or the truth of the entire universe? That is you. Now, we see, anything you take, let's take the hand. You see the hand, is it not supporting the 5 fingers? Yes, hand. You see the planet Earth is supporting all the continents. Then each country is supporting all the states. Each state is supporting all the districts. And so on, we can go on. So Namarupa, Namarupa, Namarupa are infinite. Yeah? But you are the one Atma of this infinite Vishwa, Jagat. Yeah? You are the Adhara for all. Tena vina trinamapi na chalati. Famous statement. Na? Tena vina trinam. Even a grass cannot move without your will or without your sankalpa. So you are regulating everything from inside, antaryami, and you are also at the macro level ensuring everything is perfectly functioning. So you are the Satvastu, Vishwatma. Then the last two names are connected, Sahasraksha and Sahasrapat. Same as Sahasramurdha. Sahasraksha means countless Akshi. Now Akshi can mean eye or any sense organ. So the Virat Purusha, Bhagavan, you have infinite limbs. Sahasrapat. Pat means Padam. Infinite limbs. All the limbs belong to you and you are everywhere. And you are all knowing. You have all the organs of knowledge also belong to you. Yeah? So you are the 1,000-headed, 1,000-limbed, 1,000-eyed, that Sahasra Purushaha or Virat. Those are praised here. And so that was this 24th shloka. Agranir Gramani Shriman Nyayo Neta Samiranaha Sahasramurdha Vishwatma Sahasraksha Sahasrapat. So you see, with every nama, So with every nama, we are attempting to see the entire universe, which is so networked, which is we are all living in a mutually interdependent, interconnected universe. Yeah? And so to be able to see the whole universe as an organic whole, yeah, then I find, that I'm not isolated anymore. I'm very much connected to each and everything. As it is said, you don't pluck. Whenever you pluck a flower next to you, you're disturbing the distant star. They're connected. Yeah? So that is you as Sandhata. I'm trying to appreciate you, praise your glory in all these facets and through all these namas. Yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvam cha mai pashyati tasyaham na pranashyami sachame na pranashyati. In chapter 6, Bhagavan has said, the one who sees me in all the beings and all the beings in the one, for that person I am never destroyed. Means I am never away, and that person is also me, very close to me. Okay. And so we'll stop here with these 3 shlokas. We've covered, I think, 228 or so namas. So we'll conclude now with the Shanti mantras. Om स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ